In a warm village, where the air smelled of dust and ripe fruit, there was a wide old mango tree that shaded a small wooden house. In that house lived a boy named Chenda, his little sister, Leek, and their grandmother, whom everyone simply called Yi. Chenda's parents worked far away in another province, sending home what money they could. Before they left, Chenda's father had knelt beside him under the mango tree. "Bye, leave my heart here with you," he said, placing a hand on Chenda's shoulder. "Take care of your sister. Take care of your Eve. This is my honor, and now it is yours too." Chenda was only 10 then, but he nodded with all the seriousness he could muster. Years passed. Chenda grew taller and stronger, carrying water from the well, fixing loose fence posts, walking Leek to school every day. Ye grew smaller and slower, her back bending like a bow, her hands shaking when she cooked. One afternoon, as the sun began to sink, a shiny motorbike rolled into the village, sending dust spinning. The rider was a young man in dark sunglasses, with a golden chain round his neck and shoes cleaner than most people's best clothes. He stopped near the mango tree and took off his glasses. "Is this where Chenda lives?" he asked. Chenda stepped forward, wiping the sweat from his brow. "That's me." The young man smiled. "I'm Vic, your cousin from the city. Your father asked me to check on you." Yi came out slowly, shading her eyes. "You've grown into a fine man," she said, though she barely remembered him. "Come in, have tea." Vith looked around the small house, the cracked floorboards, the patched roof. "You've been living like this all this time?" he asked. Chenda shrugged. "It's home," over tea and dried fish. Vith talked about the city bright lights, tall buildings, phones that never left people's hands, money that seemed to move faster than the river in rainy season. "You're strong, smart," Vith told Chenda. "You shouldn't waste your life in this village. Come with me. I can get you a job at my boss's warehouse. Good pay. You'll send money home, fix this place, maybe even bring your family to the city." Leek's eyes sparkled at the thought. "Will there be ice cream?" she whispered. Vith laughed. "Lots of ice cream." Chenda's heart thumped in his chest. A good job, money, a chance to finally lift the weight from his parents and Yi's shoulders. "When would I leave?" he asked. "Soon," Vith said. "The boss wants people quickly. It's flexible work, sometimes daytime, sometimes night. You don't ask too many questions. You just move goods when you're told. But the pay is 3 times what most people earn here." Yai's hand tightened around her teacup. "What kind of goods?" she asked. Vith's smile slipped for just a moment. "Electronics, imports, things people want fast. You know how it is. City business." That night, after Vith left to stay with a relative, the house felt too small for all the thoughts spinning in Chenda's mind. "I could help more," he said quietly as he washed the dishes. "We could fix the roof, buy medicine for your needs. Yei Leek could have better books, new shoes." Yei set a wrinkled hand on his arm. "At what cost, grandson?" He hesitated. "You heard him. It's just moving goods." "Sometimes," Yi said, "people say goods when they are ashamed to say the real word." She looked at him steadily. "Your father called me 2 months ago. He told me there are rumors about your cousin's boss, that he does not always follow the law. Chenda's stomach tightened. Why didn't you say anything? I was hoping it was not true, Yi replied. But when money is too easy, there is usually a string tied to it. Later, as the crickets sang outside, Leek crawled next to Chenda on the mat they shared. Are you going to go away? She asked, her voice small. I don't know, he answered honestly. If you go, she whispered, who will walk me to school? Who will chase the dogs away when they bark at me? He smiled in the dark. You're not afraid of dogs. I am not afraid when you are there, she said. That's different. He lay awake long after she fell asleep, staring at the shadow of the mango leaves on the ceiling. His father's words returned to him. Take care of your sister. Take care of your sister. This is my honor, and now it is yours. Morning came, hot and bright. Vith waited under the mango tree, the motorbike humming softly. Well, he asked, did you decide? The truck leaves tonight. If you come now, you can start working this week. Chenda looked at his worn sandals, then at Yai's trembling hands, then at Leek's hopeful, frightened face. If I go, he thought, I might send money. But what if the whispers are true? What if I bring danger to our door? What is family loyalty if I protect their comfort but risk their name? He took a breath. I can't go, he said. Vith blinked once. I can't go, Chenda repeated, louder. I made a promise to my father under this tree, to protect my family, not just feed them. If your boss's business is clean, he can come here and say it to Yai's face. If it is not, he shook his head. Then my place is here. You're throwing away your chance, Vith snapped. Do you want to be poor forever? I'd rather be poor and sleep without fear, Chenda replied, than wake up rich and wonder when trouble will knock on our door. Vith looked at him for a long moment, anger and something like respect wrestling in his eyes. Suit yourself, he said finally, kicking the bike into gear. Don't come asking me later when you regret it. He sped away, leaving only dust and the faint echo of the engine. For a while, no one spoke. Then Leek slipped her hand into Kenny. I'll share my snack with you, she said solemnly. If we are poor, we will be poor together. Yi chuckled softly, though her eyes were wet. You have made a hard choice, she said. Hard choices are where honor lives. Weeks turned into months. Money was still tight. The roof still leaked in heavy rain. Chenda took whatever honest work he could find, helping at the rice mill, repairing neighbors' bikes, carrying sacks at the market. One day, a man from the district office visited the village. He spoke with the headman, then with a few families, including Chenda's. We heard about what happened with your cousin's offer, the official said. Some boys who went with him were arrested with illegal goods. It will be a long time before they come home. Chenda felt the world tilt for a second. You said no, the official continued. You stayed. The school needs someone reliable to help with maintenance and watch the grounds. It doesn't pay much, but it's steady. Prefer someone who knows the value of the right choice, even when no one is watching. As the official left, Yi looked at Chenda with quiet pride. Your loyalty kept you here, she said, and because you stayed, you kept us safe. Many years later, when Leek was grown and teaching at that same school, her students would sometimes complain, "Why should we care about honor?" They'd ask, "You can't eat honor. You can't sell it." Leek would smile and point out the window, where the old mango tree still spread its shade over the small house. "Honor is what keeps your family's name clean when no one else is looking," she would say. "It is choosing to stand beside your family, not by breaking the law for them, but by protecting them from the things that would stain their lives. That is true family loyalty." And every evening, when Shender walked home past the school, children would see him and wave, not knowing the choice he once made under the mango tree that kept them all a little safer.